Hello, my name is Caitlin Davis. This is my final exam presentation for the English 1102 spring course. Um, Two things I learned. So, currently, I am a dual enrollment student at Gordon, as you can tell. I go to Pike County High School and I am a junior at my high school. Yeah. So, last semester, I took two Gordon classes, but I went in person every Monday and Wednesday, and they were about an hour and a half long. And I took World History and English 1102, and I really enjoyed them. However, I live like kind of like on the far side of Pike County, so the drive definitely to Gordon was a little long for me at 7:20 in the morning. I'm not a early morning person. I'm trying to fix that. So when I decided this semester it'd probably be easier for me to just take two online courses, and I had never taken two online courses except during COVID, my 8th grade year. I was in middle school at that time, and it still is a lot different. So with that being said, I am currently taking your class at English 1102 and then psychology, and I love both the classes. I find a lot of new information interesting to me. Psychology, everything, all of my assignments and stuff like that were due yesterday, which was May 8th. There was no like due date on them, so I couldn't really like pace myself on what I was doing, if that makes sense. However, your class, you put due dates, and it helped me kind of stay on track, even though I procrastinated a lot in this class. Um, so, two things I learned was how to deal with stress after procrastinating, because I would pile it up, and you just can't do that. And I didn't learn that until recently, when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start it at the beginning of the week. I'm actually going to start it the day after I turn in my this week's assignment, and it helped tremendously, and it helped my grade tremendously because I was lacking a little bit at the beginning. Um, the most difficult aspect for me was time management personally. Like I said, I like to stack things a lot. Um, and I procrastinated so much, I made myself feel like I had a bunch on my plate when really the work really wasn't that difficult. Um, you just had to put some effort towards it, and I my mom called it a writer's block, but I felt like I couldn't put any ideas on a piece of paper. Like, it took me forever. And um, I can never do my assignments here because I get so distracted with things in my room, things that are going on in my house, my phone. So I have to go to my local coffee shop, which is called 1828. If you love coffee, that's the place to go if you ever want to make the drive. But they have a really cool downstairs, and I get so much work done there. So that really helped me during this time. Um, I think another thing was the most difficult aspect was finding ideas in my brain to put down on the paper. I would have so many that would come to me, but I felt like they were gone. And I don't know why. I just feel like everything that I wrote down was not good enough. Um, and it made me like, I would delete like the whole thing. And then I just wasted like all my work when I could have just slept on it because I had plenty of time and then went back to it. So that was my most difficult aspect. My time spent studying. So my weekly assignments, took about 3 to 5 hours for me. That was reading it, analyzing the text. For the dramas it was a little bit more because of how long the text was. Um, but this was towards the end of the semester. Like I said at the beginning, I really did not, like, I don't want to say care, because I really do care. I really did care. I cared about my grade. Um, and I think I just kind of put it back here in the back of my head, and I didn't, pay attention to it that much. And my friends would be like, oh, the assignment's due. And I'd be like, oh. So, yes. About 3 to 5 hours throughout the course of like maybe 4 days. So depending, like an hour each day, maybe. That's probably not realistic because sometimes it would take me 2 days. And so I would split time. It really just depended on what I had going on that week or what I felt motivated to do. My major paper, I held off, procrastinated, and I did the poem paper, poetry paper. And that took about 10 hours, which was split between 3 days. Me and my mom analyzed the text together because I really was struggling with this. I did The Mother by Gwendolyn Brooks. That poem really meant a lot to me. But yeah, that's my time spent studying. Something that surprised me. So, poems became my favorite thing to read during this semester, surprisingly, which I was not expecting that at all. The short stories were, I mean, they were good. The dramas were amazing, but the dramas were just really long for me, and the poems were like short, sweet, and simple, but then it had like a deeper meaning and a deeper cut to it. And I like the mystery behind that. Like, you have to figure out, you know, why are they using these choice of words? It's kind of like a song. I don't know if you're a fan of Taylor Swift. Me and my family are. And she recently came out with a Tortured Poets Department album. And if you ever get to listening to it, I mean, she is just amazing at her writing. And after reading and analyzing these poems, it helped me to better understand her lyrics. Um, so this comes to my conclusion. Um, I don't really have any like comments or questions. I just wanted to thank you for putting your time in this class. And I know that my grade had in the beginning was not that good. Like I said, I procrastinated, but thank you for giving me the best advice that you can give me. The advice really did help with what I needed to do. It helped me for my next assignments. And then when I saw that you were like, good job, like, the word count is good, all your ideas are good, it made me really feel good. This class really helped me learn a lot, and I wasn't really expecting that. So I really do appreciate you. And yeah, I hope you have a good summer. Thank you. Bye.